Ah, ceramah, bukan ceramah ya. Biasa teman-teman saya di kantor tuh suka bilang, Bu ceramah dong Bu. Aduh, saya bukan ustazah. Oke, di sini kita ngobrol-ngobrol, sharing more to pengalaman saya, more to kejadian-kejadian seru yang harus diambil hikmahnya ya. Um, Lebih ke leadership, ditambah lagi Agile, ditambah lagi 360 derajat atau 360 degrees leadership. Itu buku yang saya bisa bilang adalah Alkitabnya saya gitu ya, buku sucinya saya, In Doing the Role as a Leader by John Maxwell, teman-teman tahu itu. Nanti kan kita bahas sedikit di situ. Oke, so it's more to storytelling dari saya ke teman-teman. Semoga tidak membosankan, jangan tidur dulu ya sampai jam 1 pagi kali kita ngobrolnya. Oke, sekilas tentang saya, bagi yang belum kenal, kita kenalan dulu. Saya Risha, Cece, ya. Saya punya anak 2, suami 1 aja cukup, ya. He's a very nice guy, dan anak-anak saya kurus-kurus tapi makannya banyak. Kalau kita suka ngemil, kalau udah ngemil buah itu kita nggak bisa di stop. Terus kita suka jalan-jalan, jadi kalau kita jalan-jalan di buntut saya ada 3 orang yang selalu mengekor kemana saya pergi. We love traveling so much. And another thing that I love the most is I love my job. Oh, tadi belum kelihatan foto saya ya, sebentar. Ini foto saya di ruangan saya, ya. So yes, I do love my job very much with all the everything in the world. I love my job. My job as a mom, my job as a parent, my job as a friend, my job as an employee, my job as everything that I really serious, ya. I really make effort on it. So actually aku mulai pertama kali kerja itu waktu kuliah. Aku tuh pengen banget kerja dari dulu gitu ya. Sampai pernah dulu waktu aku SD itu mencoba melamar jadi tenaga magang di kantor pos. Of course lah ditolak, pastilah ditolak ya, saat itu masih kecil-kecil gitu ya. Because I really want to feel bagaimana sih kerja itu gitu. Tapi baru kejadian pas begitu kuliah, saya kerja part-timer saat itu. Saat itu saya menjadi tim leader untuk SPG. Bayangin ya, sebenarnya ngelamarnya jadi SPG, cuma saat itu karena terlalu mungkin kurang feminin, jadi justru dipilihnya jadi tim leader dari SPG tersebut, di mana tim SPG yang saya pimpin adalah kakak-kakak senior saya. Saya tahun pertama saat itu semester 2, sedangkan saya ditunjuk sebagai tim leader, perempuan-perempuan cantik, ya, seksi gitu ya, namanya SPG ya. Dan saya dipilih jadi tim leadernya. Ada tahun saya bingung, saya paling kecil, saya belum pernah kerja, saya nggak tahu apa-apa, saya anak rantau, and dipilih menjadi tim leader dari SPG. Kalut, bingung, heran, seneng, pasti dong, karena gajinya lebih besar daripada SPG yang itu, dengan SPG yang lain. So, confused pasti. Tapi di situ saya, kayak, maybe it's time for me untuk belajar langsung gitu. Tapi ada pertanyaan yang, why me, yang ditunjuk, gitu kan, padahal paling kurus, paling kecil, paling hitam, oh, itu mungkin karena itu saya nggak dipelajari SPG-nya. Anyway, a lot of things yang bisa saya pelajarin di situ. One thing for sure, di setiap saya melakukan apapun itu, pekerjaan saya even makan, saya even berjalan, saya olahraga, I do it with passion. And that's, I think, menurut saya itu adalah kunci yang kita harus pegang ya. Live your passion, karena itu adalah sumber energi kita. A lot of my friends selalu bilang, yeah, you have so many power, you always have the energy. Because I just want to live my life, every second of it with passion. Biasanya makanya saya kalau ngomong agak-agak keras, agak-agak kenceng ya. Mohon ditahan ya selama 1 jam ke depan. Karena I really keen untuk menjalani experience itu gitu. Jadi karena menurut saya setiap detik kita hidup pelajarannya banyak banget yang bisa digunakan untuk memperbaiki kita every second gitu. Jadi I really love my job and my life, of course. Satu hal lagi pernah kejadian, saya waktu itu saya masih kerja ya di sebuah bank dulu tahun 2000 saya nunggu sebuah bis atas AC gitu ya di halte. Saya naik bis waktu itu pagi-pagi, and then saya ngelihat ada seorang ibu tukang sapu jalanan, teman-teman tahu ya, sapu jalanan itu pakai topi nyaman gitu, terus dia menyapu jalanan. Saya perhatiin dia pakai make up. Dia pakai lipstick, pakai alis gitu ya, pokoknya make up ya, pakai bedak dan rapi. Terus saya tungguin sampai bis saya lewat, saya sengaja nggak naik bis itu karena saya penasaran pengen ngobrol sama si ibu. Saya tunggu, terus akhirnya dia taruh botol minumnya itu di sebelah tempat duduk saya di halte. Begitu dia minum, saya tanya, Ibu, aku bilang gitu, capek Bu? Enggak, dia bilang. Padahal keringetan, kena debu, ya kan di pinggir jalan gitu kan. Oh my God, compare dengan kita yang kerja di bank, ber-AC gitu ya, everything dengan fasilitas, segala macam fasilitasnya gitu ya. Sedangkan dia nggak ada fasilitas, sapu yang keras dan berat itu, tapi dia tersenyum. Dia bilang, enggak Neng, biasa aja. Dia bilang, wow. Terus aku tanya lagi, Ibu dandan, cantik amat. Aku godain kan. Terus dia bilang, iya dong Neng, emang Neng aja yang karyawan. Ibu juga pengen cakep. Walaupun nggak ada yang ngeliat, walaupun penuh dengan debu. Tapi di situ, apa ya, the passion ibu itu terhadap dirinya sendiri begitu kental. Dia begitu menghargai dirinya, sampai dia tidak mau kelihatan jelek, walaupun nggak ada yang ngeliat. So, itu menggugah aku banget sih. I mean, if you do something, apapun itu tugas yang diberikan ke kita, walaupun menurut orang lain rendah, nggak ada artinya, nggak dianggap, but if you do it with passion, with wholeheartedly gitu ya, segenap jiwa, you will enjoy it. Walaupun berapa sih bayarannya tukang sapu jalanan ya, yang oh my God UMR gitu ya, sekarang sih masih mending. Ada pasukan orangnya yang UMR dan punya fasilitas. But at that time itu benar-benar menyentuh gitu ya. Oh my God, ternyata apapun role kita di dunia ini, if you live that role, if you do that role, take the ownership and responsible to your pilihan kita gitu ya, do it with passion, the world is so much beautiful. Nggak ada beban, gundah gulana, kekesalan itu nggak dirasa gitu ya, walaupun panas terik matahari, make up-nya juga udah meluntur-luntur gitu ya, tapi if you do it wholeheartedly, sepenuh hati, sepenuh jiwa, apapun kendalanya, you will enjoy every moment of it. Gitu. Yeah, it's really touching. So live your passion because itu adalah sumber energi kita. That's why banyak yang bilang ya kayaknya lo nggak pernah capek kelihatannya gitu ya. Capek sih capek, but when I'm doing it and when I'm doing my role, I'm enjoying it. Every role. Okay. Nah, diskusi kita malam ini kita akan ngebahas apa sih kerjaannya leader. Nah, nanti mungkin aku akan ngebahas dari sharing tentang aku yang pertama kali kerja ya as a team leader SPG itu. Terus kita ngebahas tentang 360 degree leadership. Nggak banyak-banyak di sini aku akan the point-nya aja tentang di buku John Maxwell sama beberapa pengalaman aku. Terus about what is Agile yang sekarang ini kayaknya kata-katanya populer sekali ya. Terus and what is Agile leadership dan oke. Teman-teman kalau ada yang mau ditanyain langsung teks, nanti kita akan bahas di end of the session, my session ya. So, aku ada quote satu yang kayaknya ini quote mungkin udah long time ago ya, berapa abad yang lalu mungkin. Masa yang lama dulu dari Charles Darwin. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. Ya, bukan yang paling kuat atau yang paling pinter atau yang paling hebat ya yang akan bisa bertahan, tapi mereka yang bisa beradaptasi dengan perubahan. Perubahan itu ada terus. I've been in like a roller coaster kalau dibilang perubahan dari one company to another company, one boss to another boss. It will change all the time. But the key is Charles Darwin itu benar. The one who's most responsive and adapt to change yang akan bertahan. Oke. Okay? Sekarang kita lihat apa sih pekerjaannya leader? Apakah nyuruh-nyuruh, apakah make the report, ya kan, or take the blame, or what is it actually? Oke, leaders punya 3 tugas, ya. Tugas leaders yang pertama adalah mereka harus memiliki visi. Mereka bisa melihat visinya, pandangannya, masa depan, bukan cenayang ya, bukan meramal, mungkin beramal juga kali ya. Tapi yang pasti dia bisa melihat sesuatu, bisa melihat problem di depan, bisa melihat opportunity, punya cita-cita. Ya, kita kalau punya cita-cita kan kita udah kebayang tuh nanti ke depan aku mau jadi dokter atau mau jadi SPG, ya, SPG lagi. So the leaders di sini memiliki visi, memiliki keinginan. Biasanya kita kalau punya keinginan udah kebayang tuh. Nah, leaders itu memiliki hal itu. Dia memiliki tujuan. Dengan segala kekreativitasannya, dia memiliki strategi untuk menjalankan rencananya tersebut sehingga mendatangkan hasil. Okay, so they see something, they see vision, right? They make plan and strategies to reach the goal. That is leader. Okay. Tapi leader juga punya kerjaan lain yang wajib di setiap apapun role-nya. Leader mendengar. Mereka listen. Beda here dengan listen. Listen is more to memahami, not only hear, mendengar secara physically, tapi leader itu memahami gerak tubuh, memahami masalah timnya, mendengar banyak cerita, banyak inputan, banyak kritis, banyak kritik ya, banyak even curhatan-curhatan ya. Sepanjang pengalaman saya being leader itu curhatannya macam-macam, dari mulai yang professional curhatan sampai yang personal curhatan. But as long as I can help and mungkin dari situ dia bisa dapat solusi gitu ya, tim saya dapat solusi, and that's fine. Okay, so listen is different dengan hear ya. Listen with your heart, karena pekerjaan leader itu membutuhkan hati. That's why leader also feel. Ya, saya barusan baca berita, ini di Instagram saya dapatnya deh. Beberapa pemimpin negara yang sukses menghadapi corona, ya, itu ada New Zealand, ada Denmark, dan ada beberapa negara lain lagi. It's about 8 countries. And you know what? Those countries yang bisa menenangkan rakyatnya, yang bisa meredam corona ini, 8 negara itu dipimpin oleh leader perempuan. Jadi ternyata kuncinya adalah they have the empathy. Leader-leader perempuan, mungkin karena perempuan ya kita emosinya lebih tersentuh gitu, mungkin ya lebih gampang tersentuh. But if you see the video di Facebook ya, di Facebooknya Perdana Menteri New Zealand, kelihatan bahwa dia itu memahami kondisi rakyatnya. They show the empathy. Jadi tidak hanya memberikan aturan, tidak hanya memberikan larangan, tapi dia bisa menempatkan dirinya di tempat atau di posisi rakyatnya. That's what leaders do, right? They use the heart, emotion, karena pada dasarnya manusia adalah makhluk yang bergerak karena emosi, bukan karena logika. Beda dengan robot. Kalau robot, teman-teman tahu, dia dengan logika dia jalan. Right? Computer, dengan logika, masukin logikanya, it works. But manusia bergerak karena sentuhan emosi. So dengan adanya empathy, ya, dia menggunakan emosinya simpati. Nah, nanti untuk emotional intelligence akan dibahas oleh Roy. It's gonna be very good material. Stay tune ya guys. Karena penting banget gitu ya, dengan adanya empathy dan simpati ini, kekuatan emotional intelligence by the leader itu akan effect langsung akan memberikan dampak langsung terhadap hasil dari timnya. Saya sharing pengalaman kerja saya banyak banget, udah gonta-ganti bos ya. Di setiap kejadian baik pahit, manis, asam, segala macam deh. Itu I'll take the essence of it, pelajarannya ya. Di mana ada leader yang kadang tidak menggunakan emosinya, tidak berhubungan dengan kita itu tidak dengan perasaan, tapi hanya dengan instruksi. Ya, di situ saya belajar bahwa when I being a leader, when I become a leader, aku nggak mau seperti dia. So kejadian yang pahit pun harus kita jadikan pembelajaran, right? Ada atasan saya, leader saya yang baik sekali, yang bisa mendengarkan, yang bisa menjadi teman. Nah, di situ juga kita ambil esensinya bahwa, oh oke, ternyata by memiliki hubungan yang baik dengan tim, justru kerja kita tidak jadi terpaksa. We're doing it voluntarily, padahal itu instruksi kan, tapi kita melakukannya dengan segenap hati, and at the end itu resultnya jauh lebih bagus daripada leader atau atasan yang bergerak based on instruksi. Oke. Terus so leaders, di sini yang ada quote lagi dari John Maxwell yang saya suka. Kita menjadi leader bukan karena power kita, bukan karena posisi kita. Ya, kalau kita jadi leader karena posisi, it's called boss. Itu namanya boss, right? Kita menjadi leader karena kemampuan kita untuk empowering orang lain, untuk membawa orang lain, untuk mengangkat tim kita. Karena empower itu bukan zero sum game, ya. Dimana kalau kita mengempower orang, kita mengangkat orang lain, terus kekuatan kita jadi berkurang. No. Empowering is like when you light up a candle, saat kita ngidupin lilin, ya, dengan lilin gitu ya, dan kita ngidupin beberapa lilin lain, apakah akan berkurang cahayanya? Enggak. Ya, cahaya di si lilin satu ya akan berkurang? Tidak. The power itu tidak akan berkurang. Instead ini akan membawa cahaya lain sehingga jadi lebih terang. So leader tugasnya empowering, ya, gimana caranya supaya makin banyak timnya, orang di sekitarnya itu menjadi lebih baik, ya, atau jauh lebih baik dari dia. Biasanya kendalanya adalah ada pertanyaan yang, ya nanti kalau misalnya you empower others, and then dia menyalip karirnya, and then what happened? And I said, that's not my loss. I mean, kalau misalnya memang dia tim yang saya empower gitu ya, karirnya lebih bagus, itu rezekinya dia. Gitu kan. And a smart leader will never let him or herself itu left behind. So, jadi leader kita empower, dan jangan lupa kita juga terus mengupgrade skill kita, ya. Karena balik lagi, it's not a zero sum game. Di mana kita begitu empower orang, kita menghasilkan, melahirkan leader-leader baru, dan leadership kita jadi berkurang. Okay? No. Okay. Now let's see what does it mean by 360 derajat leadership yang bukunya ditulis oleh John Maxwell. We know that it's leadership, ya. Masih banyak sampai saat ini orang yang bilang bahwa ya Kak, saya nggak punya posisi, jadi saya tidak bisa nge-lead, saya tidak bisa memimpin. Oh, that's wrong, that's totally wrong. Leadership is not about position, right? It's about how you influence others. Okay? So sekarang lagi heboh-hebohnya apa sih, influencer, ya kan, yang di Instagram gitu ya. So can we say that influencer itu a leader? Coba nanti kita bahas. What do you guys think? Okay. Karena di sini kan skill yang harus dimiliki oleh seorang leader adalah skill atau kemampuan mempengaruhi. Influencer, influencing others untuk bareng-bareng mencapai goal atau tujuan yang sudah direncanakan oleh leader tersebut, right? That's how we influence others untuk bekerja bareng. Nah, di sini kita ada 3 lapisan ya untuk dalam kita memimpin, leading. Yang pertama yang pasti kita leading down. Leading down is easy. Everyone can do it because it's your position, because it's your level gitu ya, atau lebih dihormati. It's easy. It's a leading down ya. Di mana tugas kita sebagai leader, when we lead down, we encourage others, tadi empower our team ya. Be a role model, kita memberikan contoh dan kita memberikan apresiasi. Jangan lupa teman-teman, hal yang paling gampang dilakukan adalah memberikan apresiasi. Jadi saya paling suka kalau misalnya ada mendengar orang gitu ya mengucapkan terima kasih bukan karena skrip, bukan karena they have to, but because they say it sincerely, right? Tadi aku dapat telepon dari telesales ya. Dia jelaskan produknya, terus saya bilang saya belum tertarik, nanti mungkin akan saya pertimbangkan dulu, dan langsung dimatiin teleponnya. Maksud saya, that's not the way how you make the business, right? Sampai sekarang saya masih ingat siapa nama telesales officer-nya, perusahaannya apa, and I think perlu training kayaknya ya, karena dia sudah meminta saya untuk mendengarkan, right? Even though saat itu saya belum tertarik, right? Tapi apresiasi. Saya bukan minta apresiasi apa, cuma it's a courtesy, right? Padahal dia di sales officer itu biasanya harus ada closing script yang menyatakan bahwa oke, terima kasih Ibu, bla 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 bla, to build the rapport untuk membina hubungan dengan customer. Oke. Nah, apresiasi ini yang very simple thing, teman-teman bisa coba. Ucapkan kata terima kasih kepada siapapun yang simple thing yang mereka lakukan. For example, tukang parkir yang ngasih kita parkir gitu ya. Saya pernah nyoba nih. Jadi beberapa kali saya coba ke kasir sebuah toko gitu ya. Udah selesai transaksi, kasirnya jutek banget ya kan, cemberut banget, kayaknya banyak banget masalah hidupnya gitu ya. Nggak ada greetingsnya gitu kan, sedangkan kita beli banyak gitu kan. Maksudnya we are your customer, right? We like your store, kita suka barang-barangnya bagus-bagus gitu kan. Terus begitu selesai transaksi, ya sudah selesai without any single word. And I said to her, terima kasih ya Mbak, agak-agak kencang gitu ya. Tapi tulus, I said it very tulus gitu ya. Terus langsung suddenly dia reflect gitu ya. Oh terima kasih Ibu, terima kasih, selamat jalan, hati-hati di jalan. And it change. Those fine words gitu ya, itu bisa ngerubah mood orang. Kenapa? Karena kita mengapresiasi dia, padahal itu tugas dia. But it gives them the biggest reward gitu loh. Jadi hal simple yang bisa kita lakukan yang kita mengapresiasi tugasnya dia, kerjaannya dia gitu ya. Dan it can change the aura, itu bisa merubah kondisinya dia gitu. Mungkin mungkin sebelumnya dia habis dimarahin sama bosnya, tapi setelah itu saya perhatikan dia menjadi lebih ramah. Dia menjadi lebih light, lebih enak diajak ngobrol sama si customer-customernya yang lain. Dia menawarkan program-program yang lain. Bu kalau beli ini 2 dapat ini loh hadiahnya gitu. Jadi the impact itu lumayan cukup berasa gitu loh ya. Padahal simple thing yang kita lakukan. Yang kedua adalah lead across. Yes, we can lead across. Kita bisa memimpin teman ya ke samping yang dia mungkin bukan direct report kita. So, ingat, leadership is not about position, right? It's about influencing. Contohnya, sebelum kita work from home seperti sekarang ini, apa kalimat yang sering banget ditanyakan oleh teman-teman kita atau oleh kita sendiri, mulai jam 11:30 siang sampai jam 12. Ingat-ingat, ada satu kalimat yang kayaknya semua orang itu mengucapkan kalimat itu. Makan di mana ntar? Mau makan di mana? Mau makan di mana? Ada sih dari jam 9 pagi udah nanyain mau makan di mana gitu ya, ayo ngaku kan. Tapi kayaknya kalimat itu yang langsung gitu ya jadi trending topik, mau makan di mana. Terus jawab apa sama kita atau sama teman kita? Iya, makan di mana ya? Loh nanya, kita balikin lagi pakai pertanyaan, ya kan? Karena kita nggak tahu. Mulailah ide-ide bermunculan gitu kan. Terserah lo deh, iya, aku juga terserah lo. Deh, nggak kelar-kelar sampai ipin-upin berjambul. Terus akhirnya ada lagi ide-ide yang, ke mall ini yuk, atau ke food court aja deh. Rumah makan sebelah kantor aja deh, gampang. Terus ada lagi yang, jangan deh, kita ke ambasador aja yuk. Gue lagi nyari casing handphone nih. Ya kan, suka kejadian seperti itu kan. Atau gue lagi mau cari legging nih. Ya kan, yang sampai makan siangnya lewat dari jam 1, ya kan. Nah, kejadian-kejadian itu yang akhirnya, teman-teman, ya udah deh, kita ikut ke Ambas yuk. Padahal dari kantor ke Ambas itu harus naik microlet atau harus naik Grab, harus naik taksi gitu ya. Harus naik MRT mungkin. Ada effortnya, tapi mau aja. Dan itu adalah salah satu tanda kalian atau si ambasador guy tadi sebagai leader. Karena berhasil mempengaruhi teman-temannya yang tadinya mau ke food court, yang tadinya mau ke rumah makan sebelah kantor, atau yang maunya ke mall, tiba-tiba ke Ambas. Okay? It's how you influence others. Okay? Contohnya lagi, ibu-ibu arisan. Ibu saya umur berapa ya? 70-an, ya. Dia punya geng arisan ibu-ibu. Geng arisan nenek-nenek, bukan ibu-ibu lagi, ya. Di situ ada ibu ustazah, ada ibu pejabat, ada ibu konglomerat gitu ya. Tapi ibu saya ibu pensiunan tentara gitu ya, yang ditunjuk jadi geng ketua arisan. Saya tanya sama mama, "Mah, kenapa mama dipilih jadi ketua geng? Kerjaannya emang apa?" Nggak tahu itu, mama juga bingung. Kerjaannya emang apa aja mah jadi ketua geng arisan? Kerjaannya ya nentuin dress code, arisan besok pakai baju apa, warna apa. Nentuin makan di mana, di restoran mana. Nentuin tema obrolannya apa. Terus aku tanya, Why? I mean, kenapa itu semua ke mama gitu kan? Ada yang lebih muda, ada yang lebih tua, ada yang lebih dulunya kerja gitu kan? Terus dia bilang ya karena biasanya mama yang punya ide, mama yang bisa, ayo situ aja yuk, ayo kita besok ini aja yuk. See, by having a lot of idea untuk problem solving itu juga salah satu skill yang dibutuhkan untuk menjadi leader. Jadi kalau teman-teman satu ketua geng arisan, dua suka nentuin tempat makan siang, kayaknya ada bibit-bibit leader di situ. Oke. Dan yang ketiga adalah lead up. Lead up ini saat kita bisa mempengaruhi atasan kita. Contohnya apa? Contohnya adalah wakil presiden atau menteri deh. Menteri-menterinya Jokowi yang memberikan saran kepada Jokowi, memberikan pertimbangan kepada Jokowi, ya kan, memberikan pengaruhnya kepada Jokowi untuk pengambilan keputusan presiden. Itu lead up. Another example adalah dulu saya waktu di bank ya, bank biru. Saya itu kan orangnya penasaran ya, kepo ya, nih atasan saya ngapain sih kerjaannya gitu ya. Kok kayaknya sibuk banget, stres banget tiap hari. Mudah-mudahan dia nggak jadi partisipan kita hari ini. Tapi nggak apa deh. Kita udah saatnya pulang, dia masih berkutat. Dan kayaknya stressful sekali. I came to him, Pak, kerjaan apa sih? Nah, saya kan suka gangguin ya orangnya. Kalau nggak ada kerjaan begitu soalnya. Ngapain sih? Sibuk amat dari tadi, stres bener. Yo nih banyak kerjaan. Sini deh aku kerjain sedikit. What can I do for you? Oke. Jadi mulai ngasih sedikit, satu. Oke, udah selesai. Besoknya gitu lagi. Pak, anything I can help? Give me. Udah mulai agak maksa gitu kan ya. Karena kayaknya dia masih ragu-ragu. Padahal I'm willing to help. Kasih lagi, dikasih lagi. Terus sampai saya paham bahwa kerjaannya dia ini. Tanggal sekian sampai tanggal sekian minggu pertama dia harus menyelesaikan ini. Terus akhirnya dan dia melempar atau memberikan tanggung jawabnya ke aku. At that time teman-teman bilang, ngapain sih udah waktunya pulang juga malah cari kerjaan ya kan, kurang kerjaan banget. But aku ngerasa di situ bahwa ilmunya tuh banyak banget. I can learn apa saja yang dilakukan bos saya. At that time aku tuh cuma tujuannya kepo. Pengen tahu dia ngapain sih kerjaannya. Sibuk banget, stres banget. And you know, nggak lama dari situ tiba-tiba dia manggil saya dan dia mempromosikan saya untuk menggantikan posisinya dia. Karena dianggap saya sudah bisa melakukan pekerjaannya dia. Gitu. Jadi ternyata saya bilang, loh tujuan saya bukan untuk kayak gitu lah, apalagi cari muka. No, aku bilang gitu. Dia bilang, no, karena kamu meringankan pekerjaan saya. Dan ternyata semakin saya kasih, saya challenge lagi, you can do it. And it's time for you, Cece, untuk dapetin posisi ini. Gitu. Jadi, sangat orang lain waktu itu bilangnya, sia-sia lah, percuma lah, cari muka lah, apalah, ngapain sih nambahin kerjaan. But for me, ternyata I'm creating my opportunity saat itu. Gitu. Jadi, dengan kita meringankan bos kita, dengan kita tahu kapan harus ngedesak dia, tapi kapan harus mundur, kapan kita juga paham dia harus mengambil keputusan yang mungkin nggak favorable buat kita, atau yang mungkin kita nggak paham gitu loh. Jadi how we respect our boss, terus bagaimana kita meringankan beban hidupnya juga, that's how cara kita untuk bisa memimpin dalam tanda kutip mempengaruhi atasan kita. Okay? So that's about 360 degrees. Kita lead up, lead across, dan lead up. Okay? That's why we call it 360 degrees. Now, kita masuk ke Agile. Apa itu Agile? Tulisannya Agile, tapi tolong jangan dibaca Agile, karena banyak plesetan di kantor saya, ya kan, bilangnya Agile. Ya sih agak-agak gile gitu ya, karena a lot of things yang hal-hal baru yang kita lakukan, yang begitu ada ide gitu, gile loh, namanya kan juga Agile ya. Bisa nggak tuh, mungkin nggak tuh, kilo kadang kayak begini gitu kan. Benar sih, Agile kayaknya. Si Agile ini. So what is Agile? Agile itu kata sifat, kalau teman-teman cari di kamus, ya, saya highlight di sini, Agile adalah able to move quickly and easily. Kita bisa bergerak dengan cepat dan lincah, dengan mudah. Dari satu bentuk ke bentuk lain, dari kondisi satu ke kondisi lain. Pelin-pelan dong, bukan, beda kalau pelin-pelan. Ya, ini artinya kita bisa beradaptasi, ya, kita bisa menyesuaikan diri, seperti bunglon, ya. Bunglon itu berarti Agile, harusnya Agile lambangnya bunglon. Oke, itu urusannya kita. Nah, the most important thing adalah bagaimana kita tahu perubahan itu ada. Oke, dan perubahan akan selalu terjadi. Terus kita bisa mengidentifikasi perubahan ini kenapa, penyebabnya apa, dan apa yang berubah. And then kita bisa cari tahu bagaimana cara mengatasinya, how to deal with it. Bagaimana supaya kita bisa beradaptasi, menyesuaikan diri dengan perubahan tersebut. That's Agile. Okay. Terus, and you guys know, kita sampai kita mati itu perubahan tetap terus akan ada, ya. Dari kita lahir sampai nanti, mungkin dunia ini sampai kelar, ya. Kalau kita lihat perubahan itu awalnya setelah revolusi industri abad 18, ya. Kita fast forward sampai ke sini, sebelum tahun 90-an sampai tahun 90-an, trennya apa yang lagi ngetren saat itu? Ya, kalau ada yang anak-anak 90-an udah lahir, internet itu dari ARPANET awalnya tahun 1965, tapi hanya untuk research, berkembang, akhirnya mulai booming hingga akhir sebelum 90-an. Ya. Setelah tahun 90-an, udah mulai banyak orang yang pakai, terus memasuki Y2K, year to kilo atau tahun 2000 saat itu. Kalau ada yang udah lahir, udah ada yang dewasa, tahun 2000, kira-kira apa yang waktu itu nge-trend? www, Google, ya dulu tahun 2000 itu saya sudah kerja beneran gitu ya, di sebuah korporasi bank nasional, ya bank nasional besar. Itu kayaknya kalau dengar ya di web, wah, ada kayaknya dengarnya canggih banget gitu ya. Kalau teman-teman atau senior bos-bos pada ngomong gitu, coba lihat di internet. Wah, karena kita nggak punya akses internet saat itu, saya belum punya waktu itu. Tapi ngeliat bos saya kayaknya, wah kayaknya canggih banget, keren sekali. Terus berkembang memasuki abad ke-21, apa yang trennya saat itu? Smartphone. Ya. Smartphone kalau saya lihat berkembang boomingnya mulai dari BlackBerry. BlackBerry itu di tahun 99 ya lahirnya. Tapi ternyata kegerus juga, nggak bertahan juga, hanya 20 tahun. Tahun lalu bulan Mei dia stop BlackBerry Messenger. Kegerus, ya. Berubah lagi trennya. And you know what is the latest trend sekarang yang semua orang kayaknya kecanduan and I hate it so much. You know what it is? TikTok. Ya kan? Semua teman-teman pasti punya deh. Ikut-ikutan gitu kan, joget-joget gitu. Anak saya semuanya begitu, oh my God. Terus TikTok ini ternyata the most downloaded application, apps ya, di Amerika tahun 2019. Oke. Jadi ini banget nih pokoknya, heboh banget deh. Oke. Ini kayaknya saya udah kebanyakan ngomong ya. Oke, intinya adalah change is constant, oke. Nah, sekarang kita lihat jumlah pemakai internet. Dari ARPANET tadi, Desember 95 kita patokannya pengguna internet seluruh dunia 0,4%, ya, masih sedikit. Terus memasuki tahun 2000 Y2K 5,8%. 28,7% tahun 2010, and you know, Januari 2020 sudah lebih dari separuh penduduk dunia menggunakan internet. Bisa jadi 5 tahun kemudian, ya 5 tahun dari sekarang, begitu anak bayi lahir, bukan dibikinin bersertifikat, tapi dibikinin email address. Oke, segitu cepatnya perubahan. Impact-nya apa sih? Yang satu yang pasti informasi itu membanjiri kita. Oke, what you want to know about anything itu ada di situ semua, and you can easily find it. Membuat kita gampang pelin-pelan berubah, punya pilihan yang nggak konstan, ya, sehingga mengakibatkan behavior kita, attitude kita juga sering mengalami perubahan. Yang tadinya nyarinya keambas, mungkin sekarang udah tinggal scroll ya kan, langsung belanja. Terus impact-nya lagi adalah challenge juga akan lebih banyak ke depannya, terutama untuk pelaku industri, bagaimana memenuhi kemauan si consumer ini, ya, yang banyak maunya, saya. Dan tapi ini melahirkan kesempatan-kesempatan baru yang pasti. As a leader di sebuah organisasi, itu juga sudah banyak organisasi yang sudah mengalami perubahan, transformasi. Tadinya yang perusahaan-perusahaan itu fokus, dulu, kenapa perusahaan berubah? Because they want to survive. Mereka pengen bertahan hidup, right? Otherwise akan kegerus. Kita sudah tahu Kodak kegerus, BlackBerry kegerus, dan banyak macamnya. So they have to transform. Mereka harus berubah juga. Dari yang tadinya profit berubah tujuan menjadi purpose, deliver the value. Oke. Kalau perusahaan mau berubah lagi, mau bertahan, dari yang tadinya hierarkis menjadi network, tadinya very struktural, tapi sekarang mengembangkan hubungan, network, kerjasama, kolaborasi. Dari tadi yang atasan leader itu controlling, lebih ke empowering. Oke. Kalau perusahaan mau berubah dan bertahan lagi, dan tadinya fokus banyak meluangkan waktu di planning atau perencanaan, sekarang sudah mulai switch ke implementasi. Bagaimana untuk memperbaiki, review, adjust, review, adjust. Okay. Tadi yang tadinya privacy, sekarang everybody including us demand transparency. Right? And these are the key points kalau misalnya perusahaan mau berubah dan survive in this disruptive era. What about the leader? The leader yang memiliki tim gitu ya, menghadapi kondisi saat ini, ada 4 poin apa ya yang bisa kita lakukan kalau kita mau being agile ya. Yang pertama berkolaborasi, bekerja sama. Forget about the title, about the level. If you don't know, say that you don't know. Kalau memang you need advice, talk to your team because it's collaborations, right? Bukan artinya being a leader kita tahu semuanya, no. Banyak kesempatan tim kita yang punya jawabannya. So ask them, right? Ask questions to them. Deliver focus on the result. Jangan lupa bahwa kita punya tujuan akhir, right? Walaupun prosesnya itu roller coaster, don't forget the final result, the final destinations, okay? And next adalah review and adjust. Review and adjust. It's being agile artinya kalau sudah kita hasilkan, ya sudah kita deliver the result, ternyata tidak match, ternyata harus diimprove and do it. Jangan gengsi, jangan, iya tapi kita sudah melakukan sejauh ini, can we just? No. If we need to adjust, adjust it. Okay? Ingat sekali lagi behavior kita berubah terus, so we have to adapt with it. And improve. Itu yang tadi ya. Jadi kita harus improve setelah melakukan proses review. Review adalah proses yang kita harus jujur mana yang bisa kita pakai, mana yang enggak. Untuk selanjutnya kalau nggak bisa pakai kita improve. This is the heart of Agile, 4 key points. And about the Agile leadership, we already talk about tugasnya leader apa, we already talk about 360-degree leadership, we already talk about Agile. Now we combine all the three with become 360-degree Agile leadership. Okay. Agile leadership yang pertama adalah harus bisa beradaptasi, inovatif, ya. Tadi kita sudah bahas ini kesimpulan akhirnya. Yang kedua, kita terus belajar, terus improve ourselves dari manapun dan siapapun. Kita sebagai Agile leadership memiliki karakter shape di environment. Kita yang membentuk environment tersebut untuk ikutan Agile. Jadi bukan kita doang yang lincah, tapi environment kita juga ikutan lincah. Empower, let others shine, ya, all the things yang bisa kita bikin environment kita menjadi lebih baik. Dan kita establish teams, ya, empowering, di mana jangan lupa bahwa semakin banyak tim kita yang memiliki kemampuan gitu ya, seperti bos saya tadi, akan meringankan beban kita, akan meringankan tugas kita. Okay? Let others shine. Nah, dari sini kesimpulan kita, as a Agile leadership, kita harus bisa memimpin melalui perubahan, memimpin dengan perubahan, memimpin perubahan itu sendiri. Okay? Define the outcome, kita harus tahu tujuan akhirnya apa, kita diskusikan challenge-challenge yang kita hadapi apa dengan tim kita, we try to solve the problem together, kolaborasi, review the resources, apakah masih fit in atau tidak, ya, if not fit in, what should we do about it, another problem solving lagi, and don't forget untuk tim memiliki rasa ownership terhadap projectnya, terhadap tugas-tugasnya, make it their missions. It's their stage, buatlah ini panggung mereka, oke? Okay? And the last adalah commit to change, because balik lagi ke Charles Darwin tadi, yang akan bisa bertahan adalah mereka yang bisa beradaptasi dengan perubahan. Oke, okay? Saya Cece, mari kita discuss. Ini saya kunci dulu. Boleh dibuka pertanyaannya? Oke, saya lihat chatnya dulu di sini, nggak kelihatan. Oke. Kita langsung buka ini ya, Slido. Teman-teman sudah adakah?
Udah ada beberapa pertanyaan.
Sudah ada beberapa pertanyaan di sini. Maaf ya, saya agak kepanjangan ceritanya. Wait, ini saya matikan dulu. Saya mana ya? Ini dia. Oke, wow, pertanyaan banyak sekali. As a leader, do we need to guide team member and how to do the task for a given task list? Oke, perlu nggak sih kita guide? Yes, kita guide. We walk with them. Kita jalan bareng, ya. Terus on how to do the task for given task list. Yes, tapi jangan terlalu detail. Biarkan mereka dengan imajinasinya, dengan kreativitasnya, sehingga biasanya kalau kita punya kreativitas sendiri, and we trust our team to do it, mereka memiliki ownership yang besar, and they will fight for it untuk menyelesaikannya sebaik mungkin, because it's their idea, right? Kita cukup garis besarnya, kita cukup monitor, ya, close monitor, bukan artinya kita micromanage, tapi setiap saat kita bisa tanya, anything I can do, apapun itu, ngobrol, ya. Itu dari Delta, thank you. Selanjutnya, you try to be a good leader with lead by example, but no one following you or impressed with you. What should we do next? That's okay. Sebenarnya yang menjadikan kita leader itu bukan kita. Yang menjadikan kita leader adalah tim kita. Ya, kalau misalnya no one following us, no one impress us, means kita mungkin belum menjadi leader di situ, tapi mungkin menjadi bos. Kalau kita, contohnya kita Instagram, what makes them atau di YouTube gitu ya, menjadi influencer karena kita follow dia, bukan karena dia bilang hey hello I have a YouTube channel, follow my Instagram gitu ya. Dia bukan siapa-siapa, kita nggak akan ikutin. Tapi pada saat dia ternyata memberikan sesuatu inspiring kita atau membuat kita tertawa dan kita merasa bahwa dia berguna buat kita akan follow dia. So being a good leader itu diciptakan oleh environment. Nah, bagaimana kita ngelit diri kita sendiri untuk inspiring orang, untuk empowering orang, untuk respect to others, ya, untuk support each other tanpa harus menjatuhkan. Dan dengan begitu kita akan memberikan value ke orang dan orang yang akan ngelihat kita dan respect terhadap kita. First, we respect to ourselves and respect to others first. Okay, then others will do the rest. Okay, next dari data lagi about the push team potential. Does it mean as a leader that's pushing team abilities until the maximum power, which may impact team member stress level? Balik lagi, kalau kita push team potential kita, ada caranya ya. Saya juga dulu pernah gitu ya, di-push sama atasan saya. Oh my God, stressful. Tapi apakah hasilnya lebih baik? In term of numbers mungkin ya. Tapi in term of quality, in term of persistency team, itu enggak. Jadi short term sekali kalau kita push potential only for the result. Kita juga harus paham tim kita itu kelemahannya di mana. We cannot ask our kid gitu ya, anak kita di rumah gitu ya, untuk nyetir ke pasar. Padahal dia masih belajar naik sepeda. So we have to know challenge yang dihadapi tim kita apa. Otherwise we're gonna get stressed. Kita akan stres sendiri dan hampir gila nanti ternyata ya. Jadi we have to know kapan kita harus push our team and develop our team is a continuous atau it's a constant thing dan yang harus kita lakukan. Oke. Okay. Terus how do we handle micromanaging leader? Oh, saya pernah punya pengalaman ini ya. Kayaknya nggak enak banget kita jadi kayak bakteri yang di bawah mikroskop ya. Dilihatin semua. Pertama, first kita harus bikin mereka percaya. Buktikan kalau just trust me gitu. Tapi itu nggak gampang karena mereka terbiasa untuk melototin perintilan satu persatu. Ya, mereka terbiasa untuk want to know what are you doing, ngapain aja, prosesnya gimana, udah sampai mana gitu ya. Padahal kita kan pengennya yang trust me, leave me alone, I will give you the result. Ya. So triknya adalah satu, sebelum ditanya udah kasih update duluan. Oke, okay? Kalau saya nih tips dari saya ya. Sebelum dibawelin, saya bawelin duluan sampai akhirnya dia yang jengah sama saya, ya. Karena oke, saya tahu nih biasanya dia nanya hari ini jam segini. Sebelum jam segitu hari itu dia tanya, saya udah report duluan. Terus konstan saya hafalin, ya cara dia kapan saja gitu ya. Itu saya tandain supaya bukan dia yang ngebawelin saya, tapi saya yang ngebawelin dia. Sampai akhirnya dia, oke, give me the report. Dan make the report detail sedetail-detailnya. Karena yang dia inginkan adalah detail. Oke, make every detail of it, semua data siapin gitu ya, sampai dia overwhelmed, sampai dia gumoh lah gitu ya dengan penjelasan dari kita. Oke. Bagaimana push anggota, mana lagi tadi ini? Dia naik turun. Ini saya ituin dulu, ini sudah. How to create culture that's safe to fail for everyone. Oke. How to create culture that's safe to fail for everyone. Culture itu dibikinnya takes time ya. Dan untuk culture di sebuah organisasi dibutuhkan memang ketok palu dari atas. It's hard. Trust me, I've experienced this kind of thing. Kita mau meng-create culture gitu ya. Kalau surroundings kita, kalau atasan kita nggak buy-in, tidak percaya dengan culture tersebut, gitu. I've been in a position juga di mana culture-nya nggak banget, dan I have to leave the company karena culture-nya nggak sesuai dengan saya, gitu. Karena menurut saya kompetisi itu tidak bisa dilakukan stabbing from behind, gitu ya. Ada kok organisasi yang seperti itu, and it's time you choose. Kalau memang culture-nya tidak sesuai dengan kita dan merusak kita gitu ya, well you have the options. Oke. Yang pasti kita punya karakter dan itu yang akan kita buat culture-nya kita. Okay. Strong character is very needed. Ini sudah apa saja tantangan yang Cece alami selama ini untuk menjadi seorang agile leader? Gimana Cece solve tantangan tersebut? Tantangan yang saya alami adalah saat ini meyakinkan, karena saya termasuk baru di perusahaan saya, belum lama gitu ya, meyakinkan orang untuk percaya sama saya. Oke, masuk ke culture, masuk ke perusahaan yang baru itu nggak gampang. Yang pasti yang pertama you just have to do it ya satu baik-baik ya. Terus yang kedua sincere ya, tulus. Be always positive. Apapun yang terjadi always be positive. Kadang ya aduh ngelus dada ya kayaknya bagaimana, cuma ya bawa tersenyum aja. Istighfar aja kalau ada yang ngeselin. Oh, it happens ya, beberapa pengalaman saya berkali-kali di perusahaan-perusahaan lain gitu ya. Ya tidak semua, kita nggak bisa selalu mengharapkan everything sesuai dengan kemauan kita, right? We're not the center of the universe anyway. So ya banyak berdamai ya dengan kondisi yang saat itu mungkin bukan yang terbaik buat kita ya. Try to mencoba untuk beradaptasi, balik lagi beradaptasi dengan kondisi tersebut, try to solve bagaimana kita bisa keluar dari permasalahan tersebut supaya kita bisa fit in dengan posisi atau dengan kondisi situasi yang ada. Jadi banyak-banyak belajar, banyak-banyak melihat dan pintar-pintar beradaptasi. Oke, ini sudah. You try to be leader tadi sudah. About the push and potential tadi ini sudah ya. Oh, masih 17 lagi pertanyaannya banyak. Can you share how do you practice emotional intelligence? How to improve this skill? Terus terang pengalaman yang mengajarkan saya tentang emotional intelligence ya. Bagaimana kita harus menahan emosi, bagaimana kita harus tidak menunjukkan gemesnya kita ya. Ya mungkin karena umur juga ya. Nggak, tapi ini bisa dipelajari kok. Satu yang pasti emotional intelligence kita, kalau kita selalu melihat dari sisi yang positif, itu akan ngasah banget. Always try to think the positive side. Always, apapun, kondisi apapun. Jadi kalau misalnya saya pernah ada kejadian gitu ya, saya nggak dapetin door prize, semua teman dapat hadiah gitu ya. Ya mungkin itu ya saya sama suami saya. Ya mungkin kita harus kerja keras sekali untuk beli hadiah itu, padahal hadiahnya pengen banget. Just keep set positive things. Jangan ngegrundel karena nggak guna juga gitu ya. Just try to be positive. Itu yang akan membawa kita, aura kita at least tidak merusak diri kita sendiri dan mengurangi kerutan-kerutan. Oke. Mau ininya boleh untuk ini slide-nya ya. Boleh. Nanti gimana caranya? Mungkin Mbak Nesi bisa kasih tahu, nanti aku bisa share. Atau mungkin aku bisa taruh di LinkedIn juga, you guys free to take it. What we should do if we lead, but they don't follow our lead, tadi sudah ya. Yang pasti ya, when we lead, first we have to trust them. Kita kasih mereka kepercayaan. Banyak-banyak diskusi, banyak bertanya, banyak mendengar. Satu yang pasti orang itu paling demen kalau kita appreciate, kalau kita respect dengan mereka. Ya udah, kita kasih dulu, ya. Eventually nanti mereka juga akan respect ke kita if we keep respect to them. Okay, support them. Saya memiliki rekan kerja yang bisa dibilang sulit mendengar dan menerima saran orang lain, saya juga. Menurut pengalaman Anda, apa treatment yang tepat untuk rekan yang seperti ini? Dengarkan apa maunya. Mungkin dia punya alasan yang kita nggak tahu. Mungkin dia punya background story yang membuat dia seperti itu. Dengarkan saja, oke? Kita kasih saran hanya kalau diminta. Dan kita pada saat memberikan saran, jangan dari kita kesannya. Tapi reverse psychology, tahu ya, saat kita memberikan saran, sebenarnya kita nanya sama dia, padahal kita sebenarnya memberikan saran. Karena orang-orang seperti ini kadang pride-nya tinggi, dan mereka tidak mau dikasih saran. Oke, reverse psychology, kuncinya di situ. So we gave them something tanpa mereka merasa bahwa mereka mendapatkan they take something. Oke. Terus, what if the people you lead underestimate you? Biarkan. Biarkan saja. It's their right untuk underestimate kita, overestimate kita, it's their right. Jangan sampai it ruins our happiness. Difitnah, ditikam dari belakang, dari depan, dari atas. Oh, I've been that kind of situation before. Let it be. Dan saya yakin lillahi ta'ala alam semesta pasti akan bersama kita as long as first we do good all the time. Untuk orang-orang yang pernah ngejahatin kita, untuk orang-orang yang pernah talk bad behind us, that's fine. Biarkan saja, itu urusan mereka dengan kepribadian mereka. Jangan ikut-ikutan membenci, jangan membalas, just smile like nothing happen gitu ya. Tegur mereka gitu ya, walaupun kita sih, aduh udah ketegur baik-baik loh ya, tetap aja. That's fine ya. Jangan sampai itu merusak aura kita. Ingat, skincare mahal ya. Terus, underestimate sudah, 15 pertanyaan. How do you think you see yourself? Are you an agile leader? I cannot tell that I am an agile leader. Teman-teman yang biasa atau tim yang biasa berkutat dengan saya mungkin yang bisa ditanya pendapat ini, gitu. Tapi yang saya pelajari saat ini being agile, being a leader, terus saya belajar seperti itu. Karena saya tidak pernah menempatkan diri saya sebagai leader, saya menempatkan diri saya sebagai tim. Nah, walaupun mereka kadang minta advice ke saya, balik lagi, sebenarnya ya orang itu minta advice, tim kita minta advice, they know the answer, tapi mereka hanya perlu konfirmasi, affirmative, mereka hanya perlu penekanan, gitu. Tapi ya kadang ada orang yang nggak pede kan, and that's our part untuk membantu dan memberikan inspirasi pada teman-teman kita, environment kita. Bagaimana membangun karakter dan leadership agile di tengah-tengah lingkungan yang desain serba kompetitif dan silo? Oke, first tetap yang tadi adalah be positif, apapun itu ya. Mau saya been experience ini juga, nggak ada teamworknya sama sekali, saling menyalahkan, terus menjatuhkan ya, very kompetitif ya. Just do everything you can in a positive way. Even though your surroundings itu burning forest gitu ya, just keep doing it dengan cara yang benar, dengan cara yang baik, dengan humble and keep respect to everybody. Jangan sampai all the negative things itu ruin ourselves. Okay. How to handle strategic colleague HR who abuse his power by virtue his position. Thank you. Nah, biasanya untuk orang-orang bukan cuma HR gitu ya, yang punya power suka abuse, ya kan? Kalau bagi saya, biarkan, mungkin itu kesenangannya dia. Balik lagi, saya pernah mengalami, saya ditikam dari depan, dari belakang, dari samping, kanan, kiri gitu ya. Tapi kalau kita tetap menjalankan tugas kita dengan baik, tanggung jawab kita dengan baik, kita kontribusi yang maksimal, itu semua akan kebuka. Trust me, the whole universe will help us go through it. Trust me, akan ada aja jalannya buat kita. I've been through dibanting sana, banting sini, oh fitnahnya luar biasa. Ya sudah, lillahi ta'ala, kita jalani dengan benar. Kalau masih bisa bertahan, bertahanlah di sana. Kalau misalnya sudah, okay, I'm done, it's enough for me, saya tidak bisa berkembang di sini, and you have the options to do that. Okay, one thing for sure, just keep positive, okay, every time. Ini kita sudah. what is the difference between stay positive and look the reality? Because I believe in everything we keep stay positive, we let the reality become biased. Oke, being positive itu sebenarnya cara pandang kita melihat, ya, bukannya berbohong. Oke, so kayak misalnya we cannot tell lies. What about white lies? Mungkin pada saat kejadiannya itu mengharuskan kita untuk jawab jujur gitu ya. Jawab jujur dong, kondisinya nggak seperti itu. Well, kita bisa dengan pemilihan kalimat yang baik. Atau bahkan tersenyum. Saya sering banget tuh menjawab pertanyaan dengan, yeah, you know guys what happened, right? But tetap harus dengan nada-nada yang positif. Karena don't let anything ruin our day. Apalagi kalau kita di sebuah organisasi besar gitu ya. So, yeah, I think that's how we should handle it. So what can we do if we're stuck in a toxic culture? Because I believe we're like change agent. Toxic culture, how toxic is it? Itu hanya teman-teman yang bisa ngejawab. Ya, one thing for sure, tetap stay positif. Kalau misalnya toksiknya itu membuat kita menjadi korban. I've been in a korban berkali-kali gitu ya. Dan aku berkali-kali juga bisa fight dan survive dari kondisi tersebut, di mana berbalik arah dan proven my performance, my quality of work itu ada hasilnya. Yang pasti jangan membalas, jangan menjatuhkan orang untuk kita mengangkat diri kita, jangan menjelekkan orang untuk memperbaiki, untuk membuat diri kita lebih baik gitu ya, karena itu akan baik lagi ke kita. So no matter how toxic the situations is, just stay positive, and that's the most important thing. Okay?
Oke, Bu Cece.
Waktu sudah habis, masih banyak
Ya.
pertanyaan.
Oke, mungkin habis ini bisa connect ke LinkedIn-nya Bu Cece.
Boleh.
Kalau misalnya mau tanya-tanya.
Ya.
Oke, thank you Bu Cece untuk sesinya. It's such an amazing session. Thank you for sharing with us.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, and now we are going to hear our second speaker from Roy Kurtz. Okay, you can start to present your slide. Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, Assalamualaikum, selamat malam semuanya.
Malam.
Waalaikumsalam Pak Haji Roy.
Pak Haji Roy. Everybody is in mute, but it's fine. There's a lot of participants, and I think it's a very good response. I would say, Chachi, that was a very, very good presentation, and yeah, if I look already in my presentation, I see some similarities because we're both talking about leadership, so that's very, very good. And I would thank also already now Equipa for the invitation, Pa Hugo, Nesi, because it's a very good experience. This we do this also with Beyond Growth, but to be honest, we haven't reached 100 participants yet, so this is good to see that it's possible. And yeah, let's start. Ayo kita mulai. Let me share my screen dulu. Okay. Okay, now full screen, there we go. Okay guys, so I'm also using Slido as of today. So I'm using my phone right here so I can see if you're asking questions during the slides, but I think I will do the same thing as Bu Cece. So at the after the session, kita ada session untuk pertanyaan. So I can see everything live here. So if you have questions, just ask. It's always good. And yeah, let's start. So Beyond Growth, that's where I'm from. So I'm Roy Gertz from Beyond Growth. We are a training consultancy. Kita juga ada bekerja sama di ujung, I should do like this, ujung kanan. There is Ad Plus. This is one of our partners from Blanda. In total, we have around 100 plus modules. We train a lot of clients, and yeah, we do this already now since 2016. So same as sama dengan Equipa. It's been quite a while now already, and it's been very, very positive. We're still, of course, still very, very semangat. And yeah, this is Beyond Growth, basically. The meaning of the name Beyond Growth is also from the founders. So my name is Gertz, the last name. That's Growth. And then Beyond, that's the other partner, Jesse Boone, which we'll see on the next page. So these are the founders, Jesse Boone, Waldo and Decker, and myself. Good thing maybe to know is that we are all half Indonesian. So yeah, kita campur. Half Indonesian. Jesse's father is from Cianjur. Waldo's, I think also Opa is from Surabaya. And my Oma, so my Oma from my mom's side is from Sinin, yeah, so close from the Monas. So yeah, we all have Indonesian. This is very, I think this is very positive to share because again, like as a foreigner, kayak orang-orang dari luar di sini, I think you need to have a little bit more than just like your presentation and your modules. You also need to show that you really love the culture, the country, and maybe even the religion. So this is who we are. Some of our clients down there. We have more clients, but the reason that we always expose these clients is basically because we train them very frequent. Yeah, sering banget kita bekerja sama dengan mereka. So that's why they are there. So these are the people behind Beyond Growth. So yeah, let's start. Realize your full inner potential. Now, again, guys, I think what's very important in leadership is that you have a very strong why you do things in the first place. You see here the country, Indonesia, you see me, you saw just now the founders, and then you see here a sentence, realize your full inner potential. Now, that's basically the reason why we are here in Indonesia. We want to actually contribute something. We want to make people better. And how do we do that? Well, we do that through our training courses. So we have multiple training courses, leadership, coaching, business komunikasi, kecerdasan emotional intelligence. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it today. So this is the reason why we're here. So we're just not here untuk ambil kesempatan or something. No, we really have a reason because we feel Indonesia is a very, very fast growing country. We have our own roots here. So yeah, it's nothing more than I would say a gift that we can help you with our training modules. So brings us to the next slide. Achieving success with Leadershift. Yeah, a shift, not leadership, but a shift as a leader through EI, through kecerdasan emotional. You see the little sentence, ada kalimat yang kecil di bawah, it says framework. And I'll give you a little bit of explanation about it. So before that, I have one question so we can straight away test if this works, yeah? And the question is, are you at the moment working from home or leading from home? That's the question. So I'm going to use now the Slido application. The question is already ready. Yeah, 1 second, there it goes. I play live, yeah? I'm just curious how many people going to answer WFH or LFH. There's no right or wrong, yeah? So let's put 10 seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, it's getting more, 5, 4, 3, 2, ada lagi, 1, okay, yeah, finished. Now, so from the results, we can see that, okay, so there are some that, okay, it's quite even. So some people say working from home or leading from home. And again, are the questions here already? Yeah, some people said, I don't know. Now the point is, guys, very simple. Working from home and leading from home, these are this is completely different. These are bedanya jauh banget, yeah? So when we started working from home, and this is like a month ago, yeah, in the beginning it was quite exciting, but after some time you lose the spark, you lose the energy, you know, the semangatness. Yeah, so at some point you're like kind of, okay, always zooming, always logging in, and I need to make sure that the connection is good, and then absolutely you want to order maybe something through GoFood or whatever. So there's a lot of distraction. And to lead from home, yeah, this is a thing by itself. Leading from home is not very easy. Because again, you need to over communicate. You need to be very well prepared because you're just looking at a screen. Like now, I'm just looking at the screen and I see some of your faces. But what is the next thing that you can do? Now that brings us to the next slide. So in order to lead from home, there are 4 key elements that you can master, as we say. Yeah? And these are these 4. So there's self-awareness, there's self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. And I'll give you a little bit of explanation about this because the reason that we have this slide right here is because we always use this. Whenever we go to a client, we use all these 4 quadrants, yeah, and we place training modules inside each element. So for self-awareness, we put in 4 modules. For self-management, we put in 4 modules. Now let's talk about self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Guys, self-awareness is purely about knowing yourself, knowing your own strengths, yeah, your kekuatan, your kekurangan, and knowing also how to use these effectively. So a lot of people know exactly what they're not good at, but there are a few people know exactly what they actually are good at, yeah, and what they can do with their strengths. And if you go to an interview and you meet someone, you know exactly what to say. Like, this is where I'm good at. This is the reason why you can hire me. So I think this is very important to know because the number 1 problem in leadership, yeah, again, guys, number 1 problem in leadership is that people in general have a lack of self-awareness. So they believe that they know themselves. So every morning you're waking up, semangat, going to the office, and things happen. Yeah, like just now ada beberapa pertanyaan yang juga bilang what happens if the leader uses his authority, and a lot of things happen. But to stay self-aware in situations like this, like the corona that happens now to us. Again, it's very difficult, but you need to know what you're very good at, not what you're not good at, but what you're also good at. It's very difficult for some people to identify this. And I get the question myself as well. So, Roy, you're a very good trainer, or you're a very good this. No, well, actually, I still have my kekurangan. So I straight away think about the negative things. Well, I also can just think, oh, that's good. So are there any other things that you feel I can improve? So, you know, like I still accept it, and that's what we see a lot of in our training courses. That when we meet participants, that they're always focusing on the negative part, and that's actually a proven thing, because negativity, unfortunately, is much more louder than positivity, and it should be the other way around. So again, people who are very, very positive, surround yourself with them, and it's part of social awareness. So we get into that later. Now, the next part is hal kedua is self-management. If you cannot lead yourself, how can you lead someone else? Yeah. Just now, Bu Cici was talking about influencing. Now, before influencing, you need to have your own list on order. Yeah, you need to benar-benar tahu what are the things that you need to think every day. Yeah, like the corak. Yeah, you need to know exactly what are these things. If you are, let's say, if you're a procrastinating person, always mundur, yeah, or standing, then you need to know that this is one of your weaknesses that you need to work on, that you need to have maybe a checklist for next to your laptop sekarang, because you're working from home and you want to lead from home. So self-management, again, number one problem most of the time is that people want to lead other people, and then again, they don't really lead themselves, or they manage themselves. Brings us to social awareness. This is the third element. And in social awareness, basically what it means is that the environment around us, influences us. So of course we can influence other people, but the environment around us, like now, think about the COVID, has an impact on us. Some people get less semangat, some people get very, very motivated by it, like, okay, let's find new opportunities, let's start a new business, let's start an online web shop, let's go sell something on Tokopedia. So it depends per person, but socially, if you're socially aware, then you know how the environment affects you. And if you know that, then you know also the impact. And if you know that impact, you can actually play with it. Yeah. So again, in social awareness, we say 10% of the things, happen to you. 90% of the things is how you respond to it. Yeah. The COVID now happened. The question is, how are you responding to it? Are you just waiting for your salary every single, what is it? Tanggal 2 is the 25th of the month or the 26th? And then, okay, let's wait for the next month. Mudah-mudahan ada gaji lagi. Or you thinking, hang on, I'm going to prove myself now. I'm working from home. And hang on, no, I'm going to lead from home. So, and what is it for you, leading from home? Now, I can give you these 4 elements, maybe for yourself, like I have a 5th element, I have a 6th element. That's all okay. There is no right or wrong. Everyone has their own caranya or selera. Yeah, so the point is, again, 90% of the things that we do is how we respond to something. Yeah, and in relationship management, this comes very close to influencing. So if you cannot build quality relationships, and some people say like, oh, but I'm introvert. Not per se. Yeah, tentu juga bisa, you're maybe kurang self-aware. Yeah, so if you can create quality relationships with people, just start with the close people around you, maybe your sahabat or your brother, adik, kakak. If you can create a good relationship with them, by right, you can also create a good relationship with other people. It just depends on how confident you are about yourself. So creating good relationships, it's not easy. Again, what Bu Cici said was very right. It's very much about influencing. If you cannot influence, you pretty much have a hard time to lead. So you need to influence people all the time in your life. Otherwise, you're just alone and you need to do everything yourself. And that's very difficult. That's why we work in an organization, so other people can work with each other to one common goal. One common vision and mission. So we're going to talk about it also a little bit deeper. So again, if you ask now, Roy, what is apa itu adalah oder artinya of kecerdasan emotional? It's very simple. There are 4 quadrants: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship management. if you know a bit of all of these four, yeah, and you also do something with it, you apply it in your life, then you're actually already working on your emotional intelligence. The person who created this framework is not just ourselves. Again, we use this framework, and it's from Daniel Goleman. So Daniel Goleman has a lot of books. If you go to any bookstore, he will mention this, and he has his own kind of modules that he puts in each of the elements. But again, it's up to you if you want to use this. For us, we really love to share this with you because we believe everyone can be emotionally intelligent, because this is something that you can work on. Again, not everyone has a high IQ, IQ, but the EQ, the way you talk, on what time, with who, and how, that's something that you can work on by just working on these fields. So I hope this gives you already a little bit of insights on what emotional intelligence is. So it brings us to the next slides, guys. If you have questions, please just ask, yeah, so I can combine it during the slides, yeah. Let me give a quick look now. Is there a question already? 1, 2, 3. Audience, okay, not yet. Leading from, okay, yeah, good, yeah. All right, so the following part is about output. What is output? What is your hasil, your result? The things that you do at work, you do hopefully passionately, like Ibu Cici, yeah? Like you go to work and you're semangat, and then you create some kind of result. There is an output, yeah? This output is actually based on two things. It starts with your input. What do you do on a daily basis? So let's say the red one on the top could be your calls. You're calling people, then they're replying, and you set up a meeting. Then you confirm the meeting, the yellow one, yang kuning itu, you confirm the meeting, then you go to the meeting, you have your pitch, your sales pitch, or any kind of pitch that you need. And then you send out a proposal, you wait for the proposal to be signed, yang biru, and then let's say the purple one, you get the deal. They transfer you the money, or they want to sign up and work with you together and use your products or services. So that's actually the input. You know already what to do, because that's why you're working. You know exactly the way you can do your work. But what we look at at Beyond Growth is actually the last part. So output is input kali quality. So this is something that we really look at with our training courses. We always go to a client and we ask them, like, guys, we know exactly what you're doing because you've told us, and we did some research. Yeah, we did our research before we meet you, so we know this is Johnson & Johnson. We know this is Gojek, or we know this is any kind of company. Yeah. So, but what is it at the quality side that you are doing, let's say, differently, or that you could improve? And I tell you already now, and so you can all. This is being recorded, so it's very perfect. It's great. Most of the clients that we meet don't really know what can be improved in the quality. They always say, yeah, it needs to be a better leader. Leadership is not good. I say, okay, and what does it mean? Is it about starting a conversation? Is it about closing the deal? What is it exactly? Is it about the vocabulary? What kind of words do they use? Or are they just reading the slides, yeah, in basic Agile? Are they actually expressing? When we go to a client on this side here, the quality side, it's kind of stuck, and they're like, oh yeah, tell us what we should do there. And then basically what we do is we show them the following slide. So we say, this is the thing. In output, input times quality, it's like an iceberg. You only see the output, yeah? And some of you know, okay, this is the output and the input is down there, but you're missing out on the quality. So what we say is focus on the quality, like Usain Bolt does. Yeah, so Usain Bolt is a very good example. The quality in this equation is his style. So let's do a little example. Let's say Usain Bolt. His output is #1 sprinter. That's what he is. That's his result. He's already, I think he already quit anyway. But let's say he's the #1 sprinter. So that's his result. He's just a very good sprinter. Now, okay, how is it possible? What's below yang di bawah the iceberg? Yeah, it's the input. He sprints 100 meters. The same like this person here, the same like this person here, and the same like this person. They're all sprinting 100 meters. It's not that he's #1 because he's sprinting less. He's sprinting exactly the same 100 meters. And he's also wearing shoes, and he's also having a diet, etc., etc. But the point is, what about the quality? What is he doing differently from all the other ones? Yeah. What is it exactly that he's doing? What that he's doing differently? It could be so many things, guys. Just think for yourself 1 second. What could he do differently? He could have a different coach. He could have a completely different diet. Yeah, that makes him much more stronger during the first 5 till 10 seconds. Yeah, he could have different type of shoes. How about his mindset, his belief in himself, his self-awareness? How he thinks about himself, how he manages himself every day, how he's not getting affected by all the social things around him because he's very strong in himself. He has a very strong mindset. And the way he has a relationship with his coach. You know how many football teams, yeah, sepak bola guys, you know how many football teams don't have a good relationship. The players in a football team don't have a good relationship with the coach. And that's why they not become number one or why they not can win. Artinya mereka nggak bisa menang because they don't have a good hubungan yang nggak baik sama the coach. So there could be so many points on the quality, and that's what we're trying to give you away today. Think about what you're doing today or tomorrow. Yeah, how can you do that maybe in a different way, in a different style, a different quality? Yeah, quality again is style, input is activity, and output is a result. So result, activity, and your style. Yeah, so this is basically output is input times quality. So you see it again. See, now it all makes sense. Yeah, you have a result, the filter, and then boom, quality. So what is exactly quality? Again, we're going to show you here the 4 levels of behavior. So if you're making notes, I think this is a very important part because we show you here actually 4 layers, and this is for everyone the same. Yeah, this is proven. So again, every person, setiap orang, setiap manusia, they have an identity. There's a reason why you are different from Putri or Putra next to you. Yeah, there's a reason because you have a different. Again, you're unique on yourself, and that's the gift that you got from the Almighty. Yeah, you have a certain identity, and that's great. And hopefully you also know what it is. Then after the identity, you have your attitude. And remember, guys, attitude is not just something you're born with. It's something that you choose. You choose every morning, yeah, how you wake up, how you take the shower, how you brush your teeth, what you eat. Attitude, again, the way you do your things, that's your choice. You can actually straight away change it. If you wake up tomorrow morning like, oh, I got this training, I'm very semangat. Okay, great. You change your attitude yourself. So that's something you can actually change. Now, the following part is the skills and knowledge. So today now, we have 2 sessions here. You're actually getting more knowledgeable. You get much more information. Yang kalian belum tahu sebelumnya. Now, that's good. It's your knowledge. If you're going to do something with this knowledge after the training, now that's even better. Then you actually are working with your knowledge, and then it can become an actual skill. So once you practice the knowledge more, you can actually get better skills. And that's also where we focus on during our training courses. The environment, again, guys, the environment, we can work with it. Yeah, it's very difficult to change. But the key parts that we can focus on, and this is what you should remember, is the light blue, yeah, and the green one. Focusing on the attitude and the skills. If you do that, then you change your behavior. Then you're actually doing something different. If you wake up tomorrow morning with a more stronger attitude, and then you're going to this session, or then you're going to another training session, you will receive much more knowledge. Yeah. I hope this is really clear, because this is an important part, because a lot of people just feel like, oh yeah, I'm not like that. Oh yeah, I can't do it. Guys, everyone is unique on their own. Everyone is very gifted on their own. It's actually, the question is to you, how you find that and what you do with it, with the 4 quadrants. Yeah. Brings us to the following slide. So here is Leadershift. So Leadershift, again, you know a little bit about emotional intelligence. You know how the framework looks like. So how can we now use our leadership skills with emotional intelligence? Now, I'll give you a very good example on this. So in here, Leadershift, we say there are the 3 roles of a leader. So every leader, yeah, it doesn't matter which leader you are in your mind. If you think there are different leaders, everyone can be a leader. And if you're a leader and you identify yourself like, yes, saya a leader, I'm a leader. Okay, great. You actually have 3 responsibilities. And the first responsibility is actually to manage. This usually happens, yeah, again, this usually happens when you just got a new promotion. Let's say you start off as a representative. It can be anything. It can be operational representative, sales representative, any kind of representative, like the starting role. Okay, nice. And then you get promoted. Then you become a manager. Like, oh, I made it. I became a manager. Yeah, it is definitely a great thing to do. But a manager is not where it ends. This is a person who knows exactly what he needs to do, what he needs to achieve, exactly knows the KPIs and what the KPI is and how many sales this person needs to make. Yeah. But the following part as a leader, and this is really important, is a coach. So there are very good managers in the world. Yeah, very good, there are very good managers in the world. And sometimes there are also very good coaches in the world. Yeah. The key thing as a leader, you need to be good in managing and you need to be good in coaching. That's why leadership is such a great topic. It never ends. Sometimes you need to manage and sometimes you need to coach. So a coach knows exactly how he should get there. Yeah, how he should get there. So think about it. You have a target. Let's say your target is 150, and you need to reach that target at the end of the month. How are you going to reach it? Okay. You need to coach yourself or you need to coach other people. You need to ask them the right questions, but you cannot give the answer. And that's coaching. You ask them the right questions, yeah, but you cannot give an answer. So if you do this frequently, you say, okay, kenapa enggak sampai? Kenapa tujuan in your mind agak beda? Well, yeah, because of this and my personal situation at home and my kid and blah, blah. Okay, so you're going to ask questions. Why is that? Kenapa itu? Dan apa yang kamu bisa memperbaiki? And you keep on asking the question until the person like, aduh, I know the answer. Why didn't I know it earlier? Yeah, and well, that's your responsibility because you're the leader and you're leading your team by coaching them. And then suddenly, like at some point, you're like managing them because you know, okay, guys, this is the target. This is what you need to achieve. Hey, let me help you. What can you do better? So you're coaching them. Yeah. The third part of a leader is a leader. Leading. And leading starts always with why. So good leaders, and this has been proven out of all decades years. Yeah, great leaders. Just think about any great leader that you know. Yeah, great leaders know exactly why they do what they do. Yeah, not what they do, and also how they also know, but most importantly, why they want to do what they do, and yeah. That gives them the inner spirit, you know, they're already driven by themselves. So if you know why you do what you do, well, then life is much more easier. You wake up and you already know, itu kenapa aku bangun hari ini. Yeah? Itu kenapa saya bangun hari ini. Because you know exactly why. And why, guys, the following part, like why is same like the mission. Yeah? Why is the mission? So if you're writing this down, if you're writing this triangle down, why is the mission? Yeah. How are the values? So if you have, let's say we take Equipa. Equipa has a why. Equipa also has a how. That are their values, their company values. And what is the vision? Yeah. What is the result? So again, what is the result? Yeah. Managers, if you manage, you focus on the result. If you coach, you focus more on the values. The company values. And if you lead, you focus on the mission. That is the reason why you do things at the very first place. So you can use this for leading yourself, you can use this for leading others, and you can also use this for leading the organization. Yeah. So if some people don't know exactly how they need to how they need to carry themselves, yeah, in the business, or how they need to carry themselves in company X or company Z, well, you can tell them like, okay, guys, these are the corporate values, boom, 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 and we want you to be more transparent. We want you to be open-minded. We want you to be hardworking, but 110%. And yeah, actually, you're missing out on this and this value. So what can you do differently? Coaching lagi, yeah. What? Vision, how, values, why, the mission. So this is what we call the Leadershift. You can perform these three roles any time of the day. Yeah. Sometimes the person needs a bit more of coaching. Again, this is what Ibu Cici already said. Leadership doesn't stop. It's like a relationship. Yeah, you need to constantly invest. Kasih sedikit. You need to constantly invest in it. So sometimes you need to coach a person. Sometimes you need to manage a person to the target. And sometimes you need to inspire the person with better words so that the person is very, very semangat untuk mencapai her or his tujuan, yeah, to reach the objective. So always remember why, what, how, yeah, why, what, how. Whenever you make a decision as a leader, okay, should I focus now on why? Is this person not inspired? Okay, no, he's inspired. Okay, he knows objective. Okay, he knows objective, but maybe he doesn't really know how. Oh, kasihan. Let me help him. Let me ask him the right questions sampai dia actually know it by himself. Because you're asking the right questions, like, oh, maybe I can do this. Oh, maybe I can do that. So that's basically what we call the leadership, or the 3 roles of a leader. Let me check if there are some questions. Yeah, 1 second. Live. Okay, okay, oh, there's already questions going on. Okay, as a leader, how can I communicate and manage the stakeholders during a crisis? Okay, because of the stakeholders tend to panic and demand the priority. Now, this is very good. So, first of all, a stakeholder in an organization is usually the highest form, yeah, like, or the highest, not the highest form as in that have all the control, because you also have your role. But if you have the stakeholders, the CEO, and then let's say the senior managers, yeah, or the chief of something and the senior managers, let's say you are a senior person, yeah, and you're a leader, and the stakeholders are getting upset because of this pandemic. Now, if you are getting upset and the stakeholders are upset, everyone is upset. So as a leader, for you, it's key that you know your responsibility, that you have people below you. Yeah, you have people that you manage, that you coach, and that you lead. So whenever there is something unclear, yeah, ada yang hal-hal bingung dari stakeholder or not really clear, kurang jelas, that's okay. Make sure that you don't spread that same vibration, that same energy to the rest of the people, because then the whole organization is going to feel it. So when someone when your superior doesn't really know, ask the question back. Yeah, now I am this leader, my stakeholder doesn't know, maybe I don't have straight access to the stakeholder. I ask my superior, it could be the chief of something, yeah, the chief of marketing, chief of operations, any kind of chief. Say, Pak, kenapa mereka belum tahu benar-benar why we are doing like this? Kenapa kita masih working from home, and the other company, which is government company, actually bisa ke office, let's say. Huh? Well, you need to ask them for the answer. If you don't ask, you don't know. Yeah? This is a very important thing. Yeah? It's very basic. If you don't ask, you don't know. So don't be the person that doesn't ask and act like you know. That's called sotoy, as everybody knows. Yeah. And then you go to your team and you're like, hey guys, I heard something, but actually I don't know. Nah. The most important part is ask for this clarification. Keep asking questions to your superior. Yeah? Okay, so this is anonymous. Okay, I think. Okay, so this is Arif Huda. Some people are naysayer to leader. How do you manage to anyone who debates your leads? Should you play hard on them? Okay, so this is a very common question. Yeah, so but it's a good question. So a lot of people probably are thinking about this. When you're a leader and the person's kind of tricky to lead you, now this comes a bit deeper into the details of a person. Every person, yeah, you or your friends, you all have a personality type. Yeah, you can do 10,000 tests of personality types. There will always be a result. Yeah, but you will see there is some kind of similarity that I'm more of a dominant person, or I'm more of a let's say social person, or I'm more of a task focused person. Yeah. So in training, actually, we call this the DISC, DISC. These are the personality types. And if you know to who you are talking to, then you know how you can change your communication. Yeah. If I'm talking to, let's say, Nadim, Nadim from Gojek, I will have to think about different words because he's meeting every time different kind of people that talk on a very high level with him. If I'm suddenly going to talk about the basic things in life, he probably think like, oh, this guy is not on the same mission. So I have to know, what is he thinking? I have to know why he's asking me this question. I have to know what are his core values? Why is he doing what he's doing? This is actually the slide after this. So you need to know already before you say like, oh, okay, this is difficult to handle. What is the reason that this person is difficult to handle? What kind of personality type, and how does the person learn? We all have a different learning style. Remember, guys, we don't all learn in the same way. You know, some people have to fall 10 times before they can walk. Some people only fall 1 time and then they can walk. Yeah. So you need to know that there are 4 learning styles. Yeah. So a learning style could be visual. Yeah. So personal, visual, very visual. Auditorial, very listening. Yeah. Reading, how does dibaca dulu? And then kinesthetic, the person who really needs to hold everything. Biar tahu, biar percaya. Yeah. So ask yourself, what kind of person am I leading in the first place? Yeah. And then you can actually influence that person. So you first ask yourself, who is the person in front of me? What is his personality? What is his learning style? Like, kayak apa karakternya dia? And then you try to influence them. So you try to be a bit smarter than him, which is called influencing. Okay, so these are until so far the questions. If you have any questions, just keep going. Yeah. Okay, now next slide. So again, remember, guys, at all times you're leading. Next slide. Okay, so this is Nadim Makarim. Yeah, Nadim Makarim is actually a friend of mine. I've met him a couple times before. We've done some sports together. And the reason why Nadim Makarim is doing what he's doing, kenapa dia bangun every morning, is because he wants to make a social impact, a positive social impact. That actually happened first with Gojek. Dia bilang, oh ya udah, kita digitalize everything so all the lower class people can have an opportunity to become a real professional ojek driver. And then it became a go-kart driver until GoFood and everything. So he wants to make a very positive social impact. And he is very smart. He knows a lot about coding, about building up a platform. So he has the knowledge as well. So he knows what he wants. He knows why, because he wants to make Indonesia better. And that's also the reason now why kenapa dia masuk Menteri, and why he's now the head of learning. Because again, like, the reason why is because he wants to make a bigger social impact. He wants to create. He wants to reach more people now. He already did Gojek. Okay, Gojek udah dewasa. Let's go. Next step. So again, his why, the reason why Nadim Makarim doing what he's doing is because he wants to make a positive social impact every day of his life. Now, remember, guys, all about the why. Ask yourself now, yeah, it's nice that you're here, but ask yourself, what is your why? Why do you wake up every day? Yeah. Next one, doing business anywhere. Yeah. So we all know Jack Ma, yeah, the founder and creator of Alibaba. So here, Alibaba, yeah, it started out as a very small thing, but again, because he had such a strong why, he really know why he's doing every day what he's doing. He's like, okay, I want to make sure that anyone can do business anywhere. And I want to do that through technology. I want to do that through a website or a sort of online shop. And he believed in that, so he kept going. He kept going. Yeah. So remember yourself, just remind yourself, like, this is also would be the greatest thing for today. Ask yourself, what is your why? And if you know your why, boom, you can go to the next step: self-management, social awareness, relationship management. You can cover more parts of just an emotional intelligence. Now the next one, yeah, William, yeah, Pa William from Tokopedia. So again, Pa William said, I want to support SMEs, yeah, small medium companies, small medium enterprises, to develop their business online. That's the reason why I do what I do. I want to make sure that the smaller company out there have a presence online. So the small warteg or bakso place on the ujung, or the sate, jadi kalau dia ada produk yang bagus, kenapa dia nggak bisa jual ke siapapun? Yeah, because he doesn't have the reach. So let me give him the reach. Wow, he makes the business online. Everybody now is working with, everybody now is buying online on either Tokopedia, Shopee, or Bukalapak. Yeah. So these guys have similar why, similar mission. Yeah. Now, here are the founders of Grab. So for Grab, and I think the good thing about this slide is that you can see their why is they want to move Southeast Asia forward. So if you go here, Nadim is very focused on Indonesia. Yeah. Of course, now Gojek is also in Singapore, Malaysia. But the point is, yeah, they started already with Asia, Southeast Asia. We want to move Southeast Asia forward with Grab. That's the reason also that GoFood, yeah, was growing much more quicker than GrabFood, because GoFood was very focused on Indonesia, while Grab was still focusing on whole Asia. But yeah, makes sense, yeah. Jadi mereka sekarang have the most presence in Southeast Asia. So again, if you have a strong why, this really opens up your brain, yeah. A strong why opens up a self-belief, a way of thinking, a purpose. Like Bu Cheche said, like I really love my job. I wake up every morning and I feel very semangat. No, she really knows why, because she has a very strong belief there. She has her children, she has her husband, and she has maybe other things that she really loves from her job. Then when she wakes up, she's like, this is why I wake up. This is why I'm semangat. This is why I'm not counting the hours. This is why I just hidup, you know? And that's good. If you find that, guys, then your life is going to be much more easier and you won't feel capek at all. Yeah, people say like, oh, from too much work you can die, or from too much work you can be too capek. Yeah, true. Of course, you need to tidur and take your rest and eat very well. But again, people who are very, very inspired by themselves, by their why, by the company why, yeah, or by a bigger why because of their family, or any why that you have right now, ask yourself, what is your why? Yeah, now that keeps you going every single day. Yeah. Now the second one is, of course, the last one. Soekarno. So in here you can see bangsa yang besar adalah bangsa yang menghargai jasa pahlawannya. So again, a nation that is respected by its services. Yeah, we have the Pancasila, the 5 pillars. He knows exactly how. Yeah, Pancasila is the how. The 5 ways. Yeah, nationalism, internationalism. Yeah, that we believe in a greater God. These are the 5 pillars. This is the how. Yeah, why? Yeah, he wants to have independency. Yeah, that time, zaman dulu, yeah, he wants to have independency. So he knew why. He also knew how, and he knows also the results. So again, great leaders are inspired by a why, know exactly how they can get there, and what will be the result, what will be the outcome. Yeah, brings us to the to this question, and it's actually. It's like, yeah, it's very simple. It's can you be like one of them? Can you be like this person? Can you be like one of these persons? Can you be like William? Can you be like Jack Ma? Can you be like like Nadim? Yeah. The question is, can you be like them? Yeah. Just ask if can I or can you be like one of them? Yeah. I won't put this question in the poll because the very simple answer is no. Because you're unique, you're different. So you cannot be like them. But the bigger question is, can you be an inspiring leader? So ask yourself this one, can you be an inspiring leader? Let's do the poll. I have the phone here. Question is ready. Yeah, guys, I hope you're ready. Can you be an inspiring leader? There's multiple choice. There we go. 1, 2, 3. It's playing. Can you be an inspiring leader? Oh, already more than 10 votes. Keep going, guys. Can you be an inspiring leader? Yeah? Can you be an inspiring leader? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, banyak. Let me see the results. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Few results. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So there are a total of 22 orang yang bilang, yang answer this question, and 90% say yes, of course. Now that's very good. There is also 8% who says maybe. Yeah, it's great if you say yes, of course. That means you have a very, you're right, you can. Yeah, but let's say for the 8% who said maybe, guys, everyone can be a leader. Everyone can be an inspiring leader, but in your own way, in your own style. Makanya you need to have your own self-awareness dulu, benar-benar tahu your strengths, benar-benar tahu your weaknesses, but don't focus too much. Focus on your strengths, because people will see you for your strengths, will hire you for your strengths, will pay you for your strengths. Yeah. So you can be an inspiring leader. Yes. Yes, banget. Yeah. The question is, do you see yourself like, oh, I'm this type of leader, or I'm this type of leader? Well, again, that's the journey that leadership is all about. Yeah. You have the leadership triangle now, you know, the four quadrants of an emotional intelligence framework. So this is also, like, for me, like an important thing to give to you, that if you really know these basics and you work with them, then it actually can become a skill. If you use the triangle, if you know about the 4 quadrants, and if you know about the following. So the last part is inspirational leadership. So guys, inspirational leadership, the question is, I think this question we got already right here. It's like, how can I inspire my people? Guys, inspirational leadership, yeah? Inspirational leadership is all about the way you talk and what you mentioned first. So how great leaders inspire action is very simple. The following, we call this the golden circle. Yeah? Maybe some of you heard of this. This is from Simon Sinek, and the golden circle starts with why. So when, let's say tomorrow morning, you're gonna meet a person and he's asking you, what do you do? You don't say what you do, you actually jawab and you reply, you say, this is why I do what I do. I work, let's say Gojek. I work at Gojek because I want to make a social impact. My father is also a Gojek driver, and I'm very, very happy if I wake up in the morning and I can see that I'm working for him and for the bigger amount of people that are also running an Gojek. Yeah. So I want to make a social impact. I have my personal reason as well. Misalnya, yeah. So that's your why. This is why you work in Gojek. Okay, great. So how do you do that? Well, I work as a, let's say you work as a data analyst. Yeah, you're a data analyst in Gojek. I look every day for trends, things that I can see. Wow, ada yang beli bakso, habis bakso langsung juga pesan jus. Itu trend. Ya, misalnya 100 orang sehari, ya, beli bakso, and then sejam kemudian they also buy a juice. That's a trend. And if you are the data guy and you see that trend and you have a strong why, not just seeing the trend because you get paid, no, you see that trend because you have a strong why and you want to make a social impact, wow, you're already on the right track. If you have a strong why and a strong how, everything will be fine. Then the result will be that very, very good social impact that you make every day with the application that you open every day, and then, whoa, so many features. That's already the result, guys. That's what we see every day. Setiap hari kita buka Gojek, Grab, Tokopedia, apapun, which application you open, itu udah hasil. The question is, yang bekerja di belakang, mereka ada why atau enggak? Mereka ada good strategy, how, or good core values atau enggak? Now, this is the question you should ask yourself, because it works like this. Yeah. Why is the purpose? How is the process? What is the result? Yeah. And in your brain, yeah, guys, very simple. In your brain, if you open up your brain, the why and the how, remember guys, the why and the how around it, so why and how, they are in your limbic brain. So your limbic brain is your long-term memory. Yeah. Remember when people talk to you and besok udah lupa? Yeah, that's not your limbic brain. Yeah, your limbic brain is something that is there because you receive so much information on a day, and the limbic brain remembers certain things for a long time. And the things that your limbic brain sangat-sangat mengerti dan nggak akan lupa is how things work and why things happen. Yeah, so why and how. So if I now meet anyone from this chat, let's say I'm just mentioning, let's say, give me a moment. Now, I just very simple. In here, there was a person asked the question. Yeah, his name was called Herman and Arif Huda. If I would ask Herman or Arif Huda, why do you do what you do? And how do you do that every single day? And they will give me the answer. And I will go back home and I sleep and I wake up the next morning. I will remember that because it touched my limbic brain. If he would say, this is what I do every day, I ride an object, I said, oh, okay, nice, lupa, next day. If you say, oh, I ride an object because my father, at home is sick and I want to be a good example for him. I want to be a good example. Well, nice, that touches me. And how do you do that? I work hard every day, pa. I work not 40 hours a week. I work 60 hours a week, sometimes 80 hours a week. Oh, that's how you do it. Nah, udah touch, udah sampai the limbic brain. Yeah. So I hope, guys, that this is something that you won't forget. Yeah, because I'm actually explaining you the why and the how. So limbic brain is trust, gut feeling, controls your behavior and your decision making. You can make a screenshot also of this. Neocortex is very rational. Yeah, neocortex controls senses, analytic thinking, and your language. So the key thing of all of this is always communicate dari dalam ke luar. Yeah. So inside out. Yeah. Great leaders communicate from the inside out. They never communicate from the outside in. So if you want to be a great leader, that is very inspiring. Tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up, tell your friend, your sahabat, your kakek, your adik, anyone, and say, Pak, ini kenapa aku bangun setiap hari. Dan ini caranya aku melakukan yang aku melakukan setiap hari. Dan ini hasilnya. Nah, he will be looking at you and it's like, wow, okay. Well, yeah, okay, well, mantap, bagus. Yeah. So, try to do this for yourself. I can give you the information right now, and it's nice that we are friends, but what's more important is that you do something with this information so that if you wake up tomorrow morning, you can start already new habits. Yeah, you can already make the next step to leading from home. Yeah, so you wake up, log into Zoom, log into Slack, or whatever you're using. Start talking about the why. Guys, why are we doing this today? How are we going to do that? What will be the result? Okay, very great. Brings us to the very last slide of today and the very last module. Just to let you know, guys, these are modules that we actually do also in any other training session with our clients. So you're getting this now, and I like, please try to make notes. Everything is communication. So if you wake up tomorrow morning and you say, "Ba, I'm very, very tired." Yeah, same words, very, very tired, and I got so many bad thoughts in my mind. Yeah. And then I don't know what to do today. You make bad choices. Yeah. Okay. You will do the same thing. You'll get the same results. Same behavior, same experience, same result, same feeling. Nah, dari feeling balik lagi. If you feel bad, you will talk bad. So the way you feel, yeah, for a lot of people, the way they feel is the way they communicate. So if I feel misalnya aku agak perasaan nggak enak, I can talk nggak enak. But that's the thing. A good leader doesn't let that touch him. It's like, I feel bad, yaudah. I try to be semangat. At least I try to get the semangat words. Yeah, I try to find like something to make myself in a good spirit. I wake up, I take a cold shower. So they take control and it starts with the words that you choose. So let's do this together, guys. If you use the same words, you get the same feelings. You see the breakdown, yeah? You see the breakdown. But let's do on the right side, yeah? If you use inspired words, what will you get? If you use inspired words. If you use inspired words, what will you get? Inspired thoughts, yeah? If you have inspirational thoughts like, whoa, I can do this. I can actually, let me create the WhatsApp group. And then after the WhatsApp group, I'm going to text everyone. And then after text, we're going to meet. And after when we meet, I'm making a minutes of meeting. And let's say you're this guy who just got inspired by someone's words and you're taking action. Yeah, you take action, you get out of the box choices. Yeah, out of the box choices. Out of the box choices create new behavior. Jadi apalagi after new behavior, nah, sebelah kiri you can already see same experience. Kalau new behavior, overperformance. For business, this is called overperformance. Yeah. So if you're in a company and you're leading your team and you want to have overperformance from your people, you need to talk differently. So the person who asked like, Roy, this person doesn't really want to listen to me or always say no. Nah, balik lagi. What's his personality type? How does the person learn? Is he visual, not visual? Dia harus dengar, dia harus baca, dia harus pegang produk atau service-nya. Dan setelah itu, how are you going to talk? Are you using good words, inspiring words, semangat words? So he can think more semangat as well. And he can make like out of the box choices until you create the overperformance. So leadership is very contagious. The way you talk to yourself, the way you talk to yourself is the way you talk to someone else. If I'm not semangat, you will not be semangat. Very simple. You are what you do. Yeah, you are what you do. If I'm not semangat, you will get not semangat from this session. I'm semangat because I need to be semangat, and I am semangat. And hopefully you get semangat from this. And after that, hopefully you make action, and you're going to change your way of communication. You talk about the why, how, what. Yeah, overperformance brings us to new results. Yeah? Same results, new results, and elevated feelings. You feel really like, wow, kaya bangun lagi, hidup lagi. Yeah? So a lot of people who are stuck with leadership and don't really know how to move people or influence people need to look at the words that they use. For you, sorry, this side, need to look at what kind of words are you using. If you change these words, you can change the results. Yeah. So this is a very key thing in leadership. Leadership is communication. Leadership is influencing. But again, it all starts with how you talk to yourself. And if you talk to yourself positive, you will make other people way more positive. Now, how do leaders manage their baper? Again, I said it before, attitude is a choice. So if you're baper, then you know that you're baper. Yeah. Kalau kamu bawa perasaan, then yeah, berarti kamu bawa that bad perasaan. So you will be baper. So if you know that you're baper, that's already one thing. Yeah. Kalau yang lain nggak usah bilang ke kamu baper, berarti yeah, you already know that you're baper. So the point is, if you are baper, then you already know that you're baper. You can change the state. You can change your attitudes because attitude is a choice. Attitude is just a choice. You can say, okay, I will change the situation. I will wake up earlier tomorrow. Yeah. Or I will get the cold shower, or I will over communicate with my people. So it's a choice. How can I this is how to increase self-awareness. Okay, this is a very common question because people think like, okay, self-aware, how do I get self-aware? So back to the self-aware quadrant, dari yang berempat, yeah. Self-awareness has there are a lot of ways. First of all, you can do a SWOT analysis to yourself, ke kamu sendiri, yeah. So you look at your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats as you as a person, yeah. Strengths and weaknesses are internal, opportunity and threats are external. Yeah, strength, weakness kamu sendiri, di dalam kamu sendiri. Yeah, kalau opportunities, threats, usually environment. But you can work, you can play with it. If you have a strength and there is an opportunity, maybe with that strength you can grab that opportunity. So this is one part, a part of self-awareness and a little bit of social awareness. Yeah. So you can also check your emotions every morning. If you wake up from 1 out of 10, misalnya ini 1 or kosong, dan ini 10. And you ask yourself, kamu tanya kamu sendiri, bagaimana semangatnya aku, semangatnya saya, sorry I mix it up sometimes, yeah. And you say 5, that means you just check yourself on your emotions. And if you said 5, that means you need to change something. And you can change it because again, attitude is a choice. It starts first with asking yourself the question, how do I feel today? 0 or 1 out of 10, yeah. 4, 5, 7, 8, So ask yourself the question, how do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Is there anything, okay, how to maintain, this is Melanie. Melanie says how to maintain the emotional intelligence at the office in order to break through. Yeah. So how do you maintain? Well, again, not using is losing. Yeah. Kalau you don't work with it, you lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah. That's the same with weightlifting. That's the same with going to a training. If you do nothing, misalnya abis training ini, kamu nggak melakukan apapun, it's just in, out. Yeah. Like listening to someone you don't want to listen to. In, out. So if you want to do something differently and you don't want to, like, maintain is always down. Like, you have to understand, if you maintain, yeah, you're in the middle and the world is always changing. So if you maintain, you're already going down. The key is always to use it. Same like leadership. You keep on meeting people from your team. You keep on texting people in the WhatsApp group from your team. Hey, how was the result? Can I help you with something? Is there something I can do for you? You over communicate. Yeah. So by taking a radical action, yeah, that's how we call it in Beyond Growth, radical action, which means more than just doing it, because you know what you do every day. But if you take radical action more than just normal, yeah, you can actually improve that, or you can get closer to that breakthrough. So what do you need to do more? Again, look at yourself in the 4 quadrants: self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, sorry, it's bulak balik, yeah, relationship management, and ask yourself, from these 4 quadrants, where can I learn? What can I learn? What can I improve more? Yeah. Now, what? No, okay, let me check. Okay. Okay, how to know our why? Now, I think this is a very, very strong question. How to know our why? So, misalnya you don't know your why. How do you know how to get to know your why? Now, if you don't know your why, if you don't know what is your why, what is your strong passion that motivates you, the best thing to do is to ask the people close around you. Like they say, you are the same as the 5 people around you. If you don't know this, right? If you don't know this yet, you need to write it down. It is proven. You can Google it everywhere. You are exactly the accumulation. Yeah, you're the total. You tambah everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are the 5 people around you. That's who you are. So if you look at the people around you and you are not motivated, yeah, you will never know really what is your why. But if you look at the 5 people around you and you're like, hey, this one is always doing a lot of things that he likes. This person is doing a lot of things that he likes. This one, yeah. Let's say you have dua. Say you take 2, yeah, and you know that these persons are very motivated, very semangat. You ask them, Pa, or Bu, or Mas, or whatever. You say, how do you think? What do you think is my passion? Yeah, a lot of answers are. A lot of answers that you don't have yet, yang kamu belum dapat, tapi yang ingin mau tahu, some other people have it, and most likely the people who have it are the one close around you. So if I don't know something really well and I'm a little bit like bingung, and I will ask the very close people around me. I will ask them the question. I will ask my partners. I will ask maybe my brother. I will ask, my close friends, the 5, including my father, because I have a very good relationship with my father. So I will ask my father, like, hey, I said, Roy, you always do something. You always think like that. This is something you always do when you don't know what to do. You actually know what to do. Ask yourself, oh, okay. So again, ask the close people around you. From dari yang 5 itu, siapa yang paling semangat? Nah, pasti mereka bisa balik ke kamu dengan yang feedback yang benar, yang bagus, yang cocok with who you are and why you do what you do. Yeah. So you ask the close people around you. Okay. Oh, keeps going. I think these are the bigger questions. Okay. Somebody said, what was the biggest challenge? Okay, this is Pak Herman. Pak Herman said, what is the biggest challenge when raising Gojek? I think you mean training. So training Gojek. Again, when we train Gojek, and we still training Gojek, one of the biggest challenges is that they work very, very fast, and they have basically not enough time. Yeah, they have a lot of tasks. They have no time to be baper. They have no they have no time for all these emotional things. They need to constantly sort of execute, get the job done. So we need to find ways for them to communicate more effectively, so they don't always get back and forth, so they can very clearly transfer the message that they want to communicate. And this is usually very difficult for people in the IT, because people in IT tend to sit very, like most of the time behind their laptop and are not so easy in speaking to other people. So what we see is that you need to create the bridge. Yeah. So if something is here and something is here, you need to build a bridge. So we come in Gojek, there are two things going on. Yeah, you have people who communicate very, very fast. You have people who are very, very focused on their laptop, on data, on coding, and you need to build a bridge. Because again, there is no Gojek without people behind doing the coding and the customer service. But there is also no Gojek without the Gojek driver. So you need to communicate from two ways. And for us, the challenge that we always are working with Gojek is how we can optimize the communication to be very effective. And this is what we do also through leadership and kecerdasan emotional. Okay, guys, I think these are the key topics. So once again, a little sum up. You know now what is kecerdasan emotional, the four quadrants. You know the leadership triangle. You know output is input times quality. So quality times input is output. Yeah. And you know, of course, you know now how important communication is, and that everything ends and starts with communication. So any training that you go to, it's all about the way you talk. Yeah, not what you say, but how you say and why you say it. Yeah? Not what, but why and how. Okay, guys, I hope you find this very inspiring. I've tried to go through all the questions. And somebody asked, oh, this is also nice. This is again, Arif is very active. He said, what is your why? So the reason why I wake up every day and why I'm actually here in front of the screen is because I want to make people better. So if I can make you a little bit better today, yeah, and I mean this honestly, if I can make you just a little bit better today and tomorrow morning you think like, hey, that was actually very useful. I'm going to use it now, and you actually do something with it. Yeah, this is the big thing. You actually do something with it. Now, that means I could make an impact on your life, and walaupun sedikit atau besar, it doesn't matter. Impact is impact. So if I can make a positive impact, a little bit similar to Nadim, if I can make a positive impact, but through training in this case, lewat pelatihan, ya, lewat training, lewat sharing pengetahuan, if I can do it through this way, then yeah, I'm very, very satisfied and happy, you know. And this is what I'm doing every day, and this is also the reason why Beyond Growth is such a strong training company. So if you want to know more about Beyond Growth, you can also check us on LinkedIn. You can check me on LinkedIn. You can check, again, all the founders on LinkedIn, Jesse Boone and Waldo. And yeah, that's basically it. Maybe the last thing, I have also like a small gift for you guys. So you probably know Locat. Yeah, Locat. So Locat is the following. There's a masterclass going on. So on the 8th of May, you can see it here in the corner, 8th of May, we are starting the Leading from Home masterclass. So we are one of the first one who came up with this term, the Leading from Home masterclass, leading from home in uncertain times. This will be done in 3 sessions by myself, by Waldo, and by Jesse. We all talk about leadership and about communication. You can check out the link in the chat. I will post it in a minute. And there's a special discount because, again, I got invited, so I need to also give something back. Yeah, this is the way life goes. So again, we have an exclusive Locat discount code. It's called EKIPA600. You don't have to do anything. You get the normal training session, which are 3 sessions that are actually priced at 900. I think we have sold already 10 participants because it's limited. And you will get it for 600. So there's a different slot there. I will post the link here in the chat, or I will share it with Nacy and others. So yeah, this is what we're doing on the 8th of May, 3 sessions. I think you can learn a lot from it. You will see maybe some of the modules yang ada di sini juga, but we will go a little bit to the next level with this, and you can learn more if you find this very, very interesting. And then this is the last quote that I had for today. Sorry, give me 1 second. So again, everything is communication. So the way you talk to yourself is the way you talk to someone else. So everything starts with how you communicate to yourself. If you cannot be semangat, how can you make someone else semangat? Yeah. So everything starts with yourself first. So a lot of people try to find the answer somewhere else, but it all starts with yourself first. If you can manage yourself, then you can also be more social aware and get better relationships. Jadi, you can be a good leader because you can lead other people better. So again, the way you talk to yourself is the way you talk to someone else. I've gone through all the questions and yeah, I hope you learned a lot from this. All sessions will be delivered on May 8th at 7 p.m. No, this is from Hadi. So Hadi said, are all the sessions on the 8th of May? No, so the sessions will be separate. It's 8 and 15 and 19, 8, 15, 8, 15 and 19. So there are 3 sessions. The first session started on the 8th of May, then there's the 15th of May. It's all on a Friday, setiap hari itu hari Jumat. So it will be like again after buka puasa jam 7. So yeah, guys, if you would like to learn more about leadership and how to lead from home, especially now, I think it's a very, very good thing to invest in yourself and join the Leading from Home Masterclass. Guys, this was it. Hope you enjoyed. And again, if you want to follow us, if you want to check us anywhere else, just go through our website, beyondgrowth.co.id, go to our LinkedIn, Beyond Growth, or our Instagram. We also have an Instagram. Or you just follow us personally, Roy, Waldo, or Jesse, the guys who are half Indonesian and half Belanda. Ya, terima kasih banyak dan ya mudah-mudahan kita bisa ketemu lagi ya. Let me check, is Bunesi still there? Bunesi?
Yeah. Hello. Okay. Thank you. Okay. We're already in the end of our session tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. And for the link that you are going to share, you can share it in the chat right now.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a bit gaptak, yeah. So
okay.
Here's the link. I will put it in the chat. Let me check. Oh, there is it. Okay, there are already people talking in the chat. Okay, see, nanti aku chat. Okay, there it goes. So guys, I'm going to post it here in the chat. There it is.
Oh, that is private to me. Wait.
Oh, sorry. Okay. They changed it to everyone in meeting. See, I was a little bit gaptak. So.
Okay.
If there's the link, everyone can go there. Just to let you know, it's first come, first serve. There's only 10 people who can get the Equipa 600, but that's so that there will be a runner.
Okay, thank you so much. And if you guys have another question, you can go through Burisha and Roy's LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And stay tuned if we are going to have another session with our speakers tonight. Maybe we can have another session in the future. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. And for the recording, we are going to upload it and we are going to share it in our social media. And also for the slide, you can ask them personally or we are going to share it. Okay.
Yes, we can definitely share it. Yeah.
Okay then. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Stay safe.
Okay.
Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roy.
Halo, Ranko Krijgen. Sama-sama.
Thank you, Roy.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Roy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roy.
Thank you, Bu Cece. Thank you, Rania.
Bu Cece.
Thank you, Mr. Roy dan Bu Cece.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Seems like we need to wait, Bu Cici. Like everyone is slowly
leaving.
No, it's fine if you're going to leave the room.
We'll make sure nobody left behind in the room.
Oh, okay, that's so sweet. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we need to lead by example.